Here's a look at this day in history. October 13th.
In 1903, the Boston Americans won baseball's first World Series, beating out the Pittsburgh Pirates. On this day in 1983, the first cellular network was launched in Chicago by Ameritech Mobile Communications. In 1999, a grand jury in Boulder, Colorado was dismissed after failing to find enough evidence to charge anyone in the murder of 6-year-old John Benet Ramsey. And on this day in 1792, Freemasons laid the first cornerstone of the White House. The fledgling republic needed a place for its president to hang his hat. The executive mansion got its nickname because of the light-colored sandstone. But Teddy Roosevelt made it official when he ordered his stationery engraved with the White House. And that's this day.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Demetrius.
And Destiny.
Bringing your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2015, B-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and my community.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is, a 25 freestyle is 1 lap in a pool. A 50 freestyle is 2 laps in a pool. How many laps are in a 100 freestyle? Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it.
Now here's Riley with today's weather.
Chance of rain showers today, and we should reach a high of 69 degrees this afternoon. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now for the sports. The Cubs are 1 game away from advancing in the baseball playoffs. Will Back to the Future 2 1889 prediction be right that the Cubs will win the World Series this year? They have not done that since 1989. Now back to Demetrius and Miss Davis.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. So in September, the 6th graders rocked it out and had the highest attendance and received ice cream. This month, the incentive is that you guys will be able to wear hats or wigs. So 6th graders, we are calling all of you to get to school. 7th and 8th, let's see if you can beat the 6th grade. 6th grade, if you have great attendance, you get to wear your hats, crazy hair, or we're going to see this guy wearing this.
Well, hello. So if you're in school on time, just remember you can wear this nice little wig over here. Business in the front, party in the back. That's what I got to say about being to school on time. Thank you.
Whatever act students audition with is what they will have to perform for the talent show.
There will be no stage crew meeting today.
Attention all National Junior Honor Society members. We will be holding our first meeting of the 2015 through 2016 school year today from 2:45 to 3:30. We have a lot of cool things to discuss. If you don't know Miss Hoyer, she is in room 107. See you there.
DMS is currently holding a fundraiser through Little Caesars. Order forms with the payment are due Monday, October 19th, 2015.
The topic for this week's words of the day is destruction. Today our word is squander. Jed squandered his money on comic books and candy. Can you determine what squandered means? Once again, the word of the day is squandered.
DMS is currently holding a fundraiser through Little Caesars. Order forms with the payment are due Monday, October 19th, 2015. The orders may be picked up at Dundalk Middle School on Thursday, October 29th, 2015, between 3 and 6:30 p.m. You may order through a student or through the website. If you want to place your order on the website, you must go to www.pizzakit.com. Click on Products and then click on Shop. Select either Ship Order to the group or Ship Order to me, which would come via UPS for an additional fee. Our fundraiser ID number is 304868.
Auditions for Peter Pan will continue Wednesday, October 14th from 3 to 4 p.m. If you already auditioned, do not attend this Wednesday. See Ms. Carter or Ms. Stenshorn for audition packets.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Destiny with a few words of wisdom. We've all heard the story of the boy who cried wolf. He lied so many times that when the wolf was really after him, no one believed him. The boy lied one time too many and suffered a serious consequence. Aristotle, great Greek philosopher, once said, "Liars, when they speak the truth, are not believed." If we expect people to believe us, if we expect others to take us at our word, we have to earn that trust by always speaking the truth. If we tell lies, if we stretch the truth, we may not be taken seriously when it really counts. The ancient Sumerians said it this way: if you lie and then tell the truth will be considered a lie. With something to think about, this is Destiny. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. I challenge every student in this building to make excellent decisions regarding respect, regarding keeping your hands to yourself. Yesterday, as I was drilling down and looking at some data, one of the things that came out is right now, out of all the middle schools, we actually have the highest suspension rate of the 27 middle schools in Baltimore County. As I mentioned to my assistant superintendent and superintendent of schools, that's not an award that I want us to win at Dundalk Middle School. I want us to be recognized for the academic excellence. I want us to be recognized for having the highest MAP scores in terms of growth in Baltimore County. Last year we had the 4th highest growth of all 27 schools, outperforming many of the top tier middle schools in Baltimore County. I don't want Dundalk Middle School to be recognized for having the greatest number of suspensions or suspensions rates. So again, I ask, this is a team decision as part of Team DMS that talks about students and teachers and community working together to make great decisions. Students, it starts with making sure that you are respectful, respecting yourself, making sure you are respecting others, making sure that others includes other students as well as teachers. And by doing that and keeping your hands to yourselves, we should not have out-of-school suspensions or in-school suspensions. And again, if you're in an out-of-school or in-school suspension, you're not learning. If you're not learning, it's going to be hard to be successful in life. And I say that to students all the time. If you're not in the classroom and learning, how are you going to be successful? I have not met I know a lot of successful people out there. I've yet to meet somebody successful who wasn't able to get their education. So my goal is, and commitment to you, is to make sure we provide you with the best quality education that you can have. But in order to make it a positive and safe learning environment at Dundalk Middle School, I need all the students to be on board, to be on my team, to make sure, again, we're focusing on academic excellence. You know, we've worked very hard over the last 4 years to improve this school, to make this school stand out for doing excellent things. I want to continue that. And I challenge every student to make great decisions. Yesterday, our attendance was not good. We had 60 students out of this building. Just to put it in perspective, if we want to hit our state standard of 94%, we can't have more than 34 kids out. So by having 60, which is almost double, we were well under the 94% state standard. And as I've mentioned before, we have an attendance incentive, and this for the grade level or grade levels who hit 95% or above. By the end of the day today, I will go over a breakdown of the percentage of where each grade level is. After yesterday's attendance, we need to really improve. Fridays are our worst day of attendance, so we have to improve. And then Mondays, our second worst day. Tuesdays through Thursdays, we usually have good days of attendance. But again, if we want to be successful as a team, it starts with coming to school every day with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we need to do whatever it takes to educate and inspire you to become a globally competitive graduate. What's going to separate you from every other student? What I also want to share is tomorrow, students, please inform your parents, and I'll do a Connect Ed call, that we are going to have our annual Title I meeting tomorrow during the school day and also tomorrow after school at 6 o'clock to go over Title I information, activities, and also about our parent involvement plan. We want parents to give input on how we're spending our parent involvement budget. If parents do not give us input, then I'm just going to spend the parent involvement budget on whatever I see fit. and I would prefer to have a lot of parent input. So again, students, please have your parents come out tomorrow during the school day. We have a meeting in the morning or in the evening at 6 o'clock. And again, we want to have your parents' voices be heard in helping to move Dundalk Middle School forward. Also, I challenge every student to get involved in that Little Caesars pizza fundraiser. That money goes back to DMS. That's how we're going to be able to fund having assemblies or helping to help with some of the costs for our field trips. So fundraising is very important to our PTSA. Okay, Team DMS, I expect today there to be a great day. I don't want to see any office referrals. I don't want to see any in-school suspensions or out-of-school suspensions assigned, and I don't want to see any students putting their hands on other students or making poor decisions in this schoolhouse. We're better than that, DMS. Thank you.
This is Demetria.
And Destiny. Have a terrific Tuesday and be good.